So in this video I'll show you that how you can simply contact with your Firebase with your Sketchware and also we set up fully. So let's start. So first of all we create a project. So we can call our project name anything for now. Let's create a first a app in Sketchware. So we'll be call our app name dot app mob. Okay, and then we'll be set a package name. So for package name app dot mob. Okay, so just copy your package name and also your app name. So copy. So once done, just come in your projects. At here you need to paste your app mob and then you need to click on continue, and here you find the ABC test lab. So for now we'll be just off disable the Google Analytics, then create a project. So it will be creating now your project. So at this time you need a application. What's application name is DevTool. So there's a you can get any of appd.sa file. Like let me show you for example. So in my case let me show you for the file of this copy text, and as you can see that you can see your the signature.s SHA-1 and SHA-2 256 code, so you can get that and you can use that in Sketchware. So okay, as you can see project is done. Now let's click on continue, and here our project is now ready. So we need to click on Android, and then we need to paste our package name at here. Make sure you add properly everything. So what you need to do, just paste your, as you can see, that is the com.app, that is our name, and we'll be give our app nickname. If you want you can also just set it to empty, no problem. So here as you can see the debugging signature SHA-1 option, you need to do that. So for that you need to clear your app, then just click on run the app, and now just you need to one time build your app. So just click on install. So what will we do that it will be get your app SHA, and we'll be find our app SHA and others information. So let's go to DevTool, and now sorry for the ads. So at here we need to find our app, that is apps mob. Then as you can see here's our all the information about the signature files and everything. So here's a SA1 file. We just click on copy, and in our Firebase we'll be just simply paste this as a file and click on register the app. And now it's registering your app with Firebase, so it will be help us to contact with our Firebase. So just click on, just simply you can skip these steps and click on as you can see, make sure that you check the before Firebase product you want to use in your app. Also you can set the example, or you can clear continue the consoles. So let's click on continue with console, and now your Firebase is created. So as you can see there's a give you some warning if you are already have some problem in your Firebase, so make sure. So as you can see here is created. Now let's go to authentication. So at authentication you need to click on create the authentication system. So now our Firebase is enabled. So just click on email and password and just click on saved. So now also we need to enable one more thing, that for our app. So just go to your project settings. So as you can see at the project settings we need to fill up this thing dot, we need to fill up the SHA-256. so for that just go to your again app, and then SHA-256, just copy the code and come into here and just paste it at here. Click on save, and as you can see it's now saved at here. Okay, now done. So now we need to set something also, that we need to set up. So now what you can do, just go to signature, go to Google, click on enable, and here you can set your email address. So just select your email address. Then so once you're done you need to just click on saved. So it will be take some time to set up. So one is done, your authentication is now set up. So now you need to go in real-time database, because we will be use that thing, that's why. And then you will be simply create the database and will be set it to US Central, or if you want you can set the Singapore server also. So let's set the Singapore, then set it to test mode. Then as you can see it's telling that it's after then it will be expired in 30 days. So click on enable. Okay guys, so as you can see there's also option as here you can see that protection real-time database resource from abuse, resource fraud and others. So then you need to go to your hostings or the storage. So there also need to create a server, so just click on get start, and here's just some simple rule, click on next. So now we need to set up the location, can't change the later, so make sure we'll be set a actual location. So I'm setting the North Asia 3, then click on done. So now our storage is also creating. Okay, so now what you need to do, basically we need to verify or app check. Okay, that is the main thing of the new of the Firebase. Okay, so as you can see now it's creating the default bucket URL, so all the security is now setting up, so we don't need to worry about anything. Okay, so we can use directly in our Sketchware. Okay, so as you can see the storage is now created. Then go to your project settings, then you need to just click on this here and you need to go to app check beta. So at app check beta you need to now register your app. How? Just click on your com.package name, then click on safety.net. Then as you can see there's already give you this your 264 that what you write. If you in your case it's not come, so just go to your apps here, dev tool, and just copy your shard 256 and paste it at here. And as you can see the live token time, so as you can see we can set it to days or anything, so let's set it to 7 days. Then click on Google APIs and click on saved. Okay guys, so as you can see now our app is registered. So now we need to also enable the storage, so just click on this and then enforce and click on enforce. Okay, now click on close, and we also need to set up the same thing for database. Click on ensure. Okay, so everything is done, click on close. Now let's go to project settings again, and now copy our project name, then the project ID, then will be copy our web API key, and then we need our app ID, so just copy that. And so once we last thing we need the storage URL, so click on copy. Okay, now let's come in your Sketchware, let's go to library, enable your app contributor support table, then go to Firebase, and now you need to paste all the stuff like the app ID, that is our app ID, and sorry the project ID. Then you need to paste your app ID, that is the number of the app ID. Then you need to save your web API key, then click on next, and here we need to set your bucket URL, click on next and saved. Okay, now let's test. How we can test? Basically click on button, and for check will be do simply authentication. So go to auto and let's create a authentication, let's see that it's working or not. So but however we are successfully create our Firebase system and we connect it with our Sketchware. Okay, now let's go to here that on button press to components that create a user, that will be call this that a example.test d at 9800970 at gmail.com. okay, and the password we need to must be 8 digits, so I'm just giving a random password, I hope it's support. Then click on add here. Okay, now let's go to add here that on created. So at here we need to see that what it show, so if it's success or if it's failed. So at the toast will be toast that, so get the toast, connect it with like this, and if it's true, so we will get a success that done. Now just like that, and here like that. Okay, so everything is set up. Now click on saved, and now let's run our app and let's test. Click on install. Okay, so our app is now ready, and let's click on open. Okay, now let's click on the button. As you can see it's telling that done. Let's go to Firebase and let's go to our authentication, and as you can see our email address is now successfully created without any problem or issue. So I just hope you understand. If you have any question you can comment in my comment box. Thank you so much for watching guys, love you all, and bye bye, and see you in the next video.